Hi everyone, it's Cyndi with Mimi's Treasure Cottage, and I wanted to share with you some video that I took when I visited with Tarnished Treasures. And I also wanted to point out that today Tarnished Treasures has a video collaboration going on with 5 senses for the fall season. But I thought you might be interested in that. I was going to try to participate in that until it just wasn't going to happen. I couldn't bring it together. I hope you enjoy this.
This one was not the $5. This is the $5 bag. They're not going down the prices here.
Yeah, I don't know.
And everything else?
Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of
Put it
cute.
in a bag or a box.
Why not?
Wrap it out.
Yeah, no, when you fill in a bag, it's really easy.
That's good.
Hold tires or things that the owner is telling you. Yeah, this is not filled with that. Those are piece dishes.
There's an estate sale company by my house that does a fill a bag thing in the last couple of hours of their sales. It's always fun.
Yes.
I know. I think it's just there's a lot going on. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Bye. Come this way. Here, you want the pumpkin? Put the pumpkin in here.
Wheat in this pattern at my dad's
Good
house.
job, buddy.
Differently shaped though.
Yeah, lots of Halloween stuff. Oh, see?
Some of these are from here that are old places that are closed.
Some of those can be quite valuable, actually,
Looks like years.
if you know. Yeah, they're fun. You and I like the same thing. We like little things like that, like little.
Stay with you. You're not going anywhere.
I put the boxes in there. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wherever the other one is.
Oh, gotcha. Was it tools?
Lots of stuff. Like if you like certain types of dolls and
Oh, I think they were artists.
Oh, that's cute.
No, I don't even think it's mice that got to these. I think it's the little moths.
Oh yeah.
They make those holes. And it says, and it's got notes like your mom. Oh, and you know what? You know, I commented, I said, our moms are very similar. I just realized that when I was thinking how you always comment about St. Patrick's Day. This says, somebody long.
Well, I have to get on it and start marking things as not heirloom
Uh-huh.
because I have so much vintage stuff that I don't think, and I have lots of white shoes, so.
Yeah, me too. But I'm not gonna leave it.
Well, yeah, right, for fill a bag.
Right. Because I was attracted to all this stuff when it was marked at $5 and
Well,
$5
there you go.
on the first day.
But yeah, I don't want my kids to think that they, you know, either one, to not keep what they should because there's so many things.
I'm so happy.
They
The nice
are.
thing though is I have my classroom that I can take stuff to.
Mm.
So it's like when I put stuff in here, if I get home, I'm like, you know what, I just want one of that. Like,
Mhm.
I got the classroom and I'm like, oh, it's so crazy. Because they're like, they don't have PowerPoint jobs.
Right.
They do them and they're like, whole art like this or something.
That's fun.
My great-grandfather's Bible from 1798.
I wish you had the Bible, right?
I know, because I saw this note when I came before.
And that's kind of
I
cool
will
too.
pop it in.
With the text.
This is treasures everywhere.
I'm filming a little bit. Wave hi.
Hi, everyone. I've seen this for a couple times. It's like this wood, not wood, old leather thing.
Yeah.
It'd be neat to maybe put a journal in.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah. I've looked at it a few times.
I've picked up a few things like that to make journals or to like tuck journals into, like little pouches. Huh. So I am at Tarnished Treasures home, and I get to be in her backyard while I'm waiting for her, so this is kind of cool. I'm going to show you guys. I think it's kind of fun to see it from another viewpoint. Look at how beautiful her garden is. It's so beautiful. I love watching her videos where she shows all the stuff that's going on in her garden. It's so, oh wow, look at her. Look at the peppers she's got. If you've never watched her roast vegetables, it sounds really funny, but it's riveting to me. I love it. What a nice garden. It's like being in a celebrity's domain. And I am here with the haul from my estate sale shopping spree with Corinna from Tarnished Treasures. It was so much fun to meet her and to spend some time with her, and I got to meet her wonderful children, Cutie Patootie and Randall Candle. So the estate sale that she took me to was fill a bag for $5, and let me go ahead and get started and show you all the wonderful things that are in my bag. I grabbed some tissue paper, which seems like a kind of a weird thing, but I do use it in packaging the items from my live sales. I picked up this lovely St. Patrick's Day pillow that I don't know if I'll keep for myself or I'll give away as a gift, but you know I love St. Patrick's Day and I couldn't pass that by. I grabbed this amazing, I'm trying to get it because it's disintegrating, this amazing vintage magazine. Look at the illustration on the front there. It's so gorgeous. It is the Christmas issue. Look at this ad. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. I think I had found a date on here, but I'm looking to see if I can find it. Yes. December 1914. Let's see if I can find you something else that's wonderful to look at. It's all wonderful to look at. There's stories in here, cartoons. But that ad in the front was just amazing. It was fabulous. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That was tucked in here. I think I showed you her. I didn't show you this one. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. Amazing. Just wonderful. Campbell's soup ad. Heinz mincemeat ad. It's kind of falling apart, so I'm only going to pick it up if I find something that you just have to see, but they're amazing. Maybe I'll take some pictures and put them on Instagram some other time, but I love this. And fill a bag for $5. You can't, you know, when they do that kind of thing, you just can't pass it up. Oh, and this is wonderful. I didn't even notice this. You know, my family has a Victrola, so that's really kind of cool. All right, so there's that. Secretarial accounting. I picked this up because of the wonderful this stuff, which I thought would be awesome to use in collage art and things. I just really liked it. Very cool. Look. Love me my children's books, which I always say I should leave behind, and I always pick up. 1929. And it's kind of fallen apart, so actually if I decide to use it in art, I won't feel so bad, because, I mean, it's taped up, and it's a mess. The tape's falling out, pages are falling out. The child colored on many of these pages, but yeah. But nonetheless, I think it'll be fun to use in art. It's really nice. And now I'm going to cough because of all that. Excuse me. I picked up a couple of envelopes, which I thought would be really fun to put, you know, vintage envelopes into a junk journal. Grab those. I often grab these. These are like dried and cracking and falling apart, but these are the saving stamps, green stamp books. And since they're already falling apart, you know I love that, because then I can have no guilt for, you know, tearing them up and using them in something. I think Corinna handed this to me, asked me if I wanted it. But I love the 1949, very pretty. Oh, I found this. This is really cool. This is 1918, so this is World War I. I'll leave it there for a second. I don't know if it's going to focus on it well or not. But this is the local board of education. It says, to whom it may concern, this is to certify that the bearer, Mr. E. Walter Long, is not in the current quota of this local board and is hereby given permission to enlist in any branch of the service that he may prefer. Kind of cool. So that, I don't know the exact dates of World War I, but 1918 was definitely in that era. Found these cute little Halloween cards. They have, of course, barcodes on the back, but they're still cute, right? You know me and my trim. Found this nice vintage trim, had to have it. All right, so this box is a little worse for the wear, but I'm happy to repair it. I loved the box. I have the, what are they called? I have the spacers for the ornaments that go inside. I have all of those, so I can add that to there. But I was using, because it was filled back for $5, I put everything in here and folded up the spacers so that we could, you know, save room. So tucked inside that box, I have a few vintage ornaments. Just says made in the USA. Cool. This is plastic, but it's old. So I thought I had hit the jackpot. Now, keep in mind, Corinna had been there 2 or 3 times before this day, and it didn't occur to me, because of course she would have seen it and gone nuts over it. But there was a little box full of all these eggs that somebody had turned into ornaments. So they were eggshells with things in them. And when you glanced at them, there were a whole bunch of vintage like things in the eggs, including spun heads and mercury glass beads and whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, the mother lode. So I grabbed the whole thing and I went and I told her, I said, hey, we can split this. Only to find out that she had already been in there. And when I went through it, there weren't that many spun heads left, so it wasn't a whole box full of spun heads, so I got to have whatever. So these things are things that I got out of that pile of stuff. This was actually tucked right down inside the egg, and I have to figure out how to get them out there, but those are vintage things. These were vintage, stuck in there. They're made in Japan. They have a little tag on them. This is one of the spun heads that was in there. Isn't it awesome? With the mercury glass beads. Cool, right? That was fun. Little bitty bells. Here's another little bell. And they're stuck into these cotton swabs. That's what they had tucked into the eggs. So I haven't yet tried to get them apart. But little vintage. This is a flocked glass mini, you know, ornament, bulb, whatever. Here's another amazing spun head. I'm surprised she left any behind for anybody else to find. That's funny. I grabbed this. I'd never seen anything like this before. The way it is, just the head. I don't know if it came off of somebody and somebody made it, you know, something, and somebody made it into an ornament. I don't know. Corinna found this for me. Isn't this cool? Love that. Love that. I picked up this, I keep thinking I'm going to take these types of items and turn them into little pouches, you know, sew them over like that. These are cute. Those will be fun to use in something someday. And then I grabbed a couple of Halloween things. This called my name. It kind of silly, but it did. I don't think it's terribly vintage, but I needed it. It has magnets on the back. Look at the witch. Cool, right? And then this, they made this. Somebody made this. You can tell on the back. Very cool. So Corinna also picked this up and handed this to me. This was like almost when we first got there. And she knows me well. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? They're little fuzzy shamrock stickers still in the package. Whoops, one fell out. That's what they look like. And they're old. There's no barcode on it, and it has the little price tag. It's funny because she noticed the price tag. You know, Corinna collects the price tags off of things, so that was fun. And I don't know, I think she may have also found these for me as well. This is a whole set of Hallmark paper coasters, which would be fun to use in some sort of art and craft. I found these. I love decorative soaps. I actually have a cute little stand that I made from the dollar store in my bathroom that it's like a pedestal and it displays soap. And so these are awesome soaps for the fall, for Halloween. So those are fun. Pick this up. I picked up these little scissors on my list of things that I want to accomplish someday. I want to make a little scissor book, like a fabric scissor book. And so every once in a while when I find those small scissors, I grab them. And they had 2 glass flower frogs. I don't collect glass flower frogs. I like the metallic ones, but I know people that do, so I grabbed them. Actually, I didn't remember. I asked her, and she doesn't do the glass ones and likes the color green. But they originally had $5 a piece on these flower frogs, and this one is different. I've not seen. This is like got some color to it, and then this one is much bigger. So I'll either sell these or I will pass them on in friend mail. And then the last thing I got this beautiful stocking, handmade, with the name Debbie on it. Isn't that sweet? I thought that was really sweet. When I grabbed that, Corinna told me she had seen that when she was there before and had brought it into the house because it was in the garage. She and I have the same kind of eye. She also, when I left, she came out and handed me a bag full of goodies as well, and asked me if I could use them, if I wanted them, because she had picked out the things that she wanted and she was passing them on. So I'm going to go grab that and I'm going to share that with you now. All right, so the first things I'm going to show you, she actually gave to me and told me that she was going to pass them on, and if I wanted to sell them, to feel free to take them. So actually, these first ones I think I may hang on to. I haven't quite decided yet because, of course, I love vintage Santa Claus. And look at how cute these are. Salt and pepper shakers. This is the back. They are made in Japan. So cute. So they're similar but different. But this is the one that I was just showing you. And then I got this little, this is a little, I don't know if you can see it. It's like a, got some color to it. And then in the back. Cute, cute, cute. Love those. And then this was the other set. These I will pass on. I will sell in a live sale sometime. They're really pretty. Give us this day our daily bread. Look at how pretty. We give you thanks for your gifts. And they are, where are they made by? UNESCO, Japan. Then in the little bag that she gave me was this guy. Isn't he cute? He's got, his little back end is squished in, but I'm sure you could use that in some sort of a art piece or whatever. And, you know, his antlers are not broken off like the last batch of things that I got that I love. I love him too. So yeah, very cute. And then here's another little guy. All right, so, but the best are coming up. I'm gonna have to change the angle of this and take you in close. Hang on just a minute. So I hope you could hear the whole last little segment with the salt and pepper shakers, because I did not have my mic on. Anyway, so I'm always oohing and eyeing over Corinna's hauls because she finds the most amazing spun heads. She's got me turned on to Christmas tree hangers and so many other things. And so I was just tickled beyond belief to get all these cute little things that were in this package that she gave me. Look at this bell. She likes little things like I do as well. Look at Santa. Isn't he adorable? Love him. He came off of something, but he can definitely be used again. This is fun. These little vintage picks. I love this kind of stuff. It just excites me to no end. Another little bell. Another little bell. Bells, plural. A little bow. Okay, so the next ones are my favorites. I can't believe she parted with them. Look, a little spun head. I'm so excited. And look at these guys. Look, I'm so happy. Can't see my face, but I got a big grin on my face from ear to ear. Love, love, love these. Now, these last three are my absolute favorites. Look at her. Oh my gosh. And I don't know, these next two, I don't know which one's my favorite out of these two. I love this. And I have to admit, I already pulled these things out before and looked at them. I couldn't help it. And so you missed my glee when I pulled these out. When I pulled this and the next guy out, like literally I was squealing. Love, love these little chenille guys. And look, whoops. And look at this one. Oh, so cute. This little Japan thing on the inside. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh. And then that's not all. In the bag were all these reflectors, and I love the reflectors too. I very rarely come across them myself. And there's different kinds that are in here. Some big ones, some little ones. And I just saw buried at the bottom of the bag something else to pull out and show you. But there's a whole bunch of those in there. A whole bag full of those reflectors. And there's some jingle bells. And then this little tree. These are going to be so much fun to make things out of. So Corinna was very good to me, I have to say. She was so generous. At the sale, I had grabbed my bag full of stuff, and I went to, this is maybe too much information. I had to find a restroom. They were very kind to allow me to use theirs. And I had set my bag in the front room, and when I came back in to pay, she had already paid for my bag. So thanks again, Corinna, that was awesome. And she also was very gracious to Vinny and I the night before at dinner, so I'm very thankful for that as well. Thank you for taking good care of us. Thank you for being such an excellent host. I enjoyed my time so much, and I really hope that we can do it again soon. I can't tell you much fun I had. Thank you for the little goodie bag and all of that kind of stuff. I do have some stuff, the same stuff I mentioned when I was there, that I just haven't gotten together to send off to you. So the bonus to that is that since I haven't sent it yet, I'm collecting more. So anyway, it's on its way eventually. Thanks to everybody who stopped by to view this video. Thanks to all of my new subscribers. I've gotten quite a few new subscribers in the last week or two. I've hit my 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to all the people that helped make that possible and everybody that gave me, you know, the kudos afterwards. I appreciate that so much. And now that there are ads on my channel, I hope you all will give them at least a 15-second watch so I can start racking up some revenue. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see everybody in the next video. Bye.